Hello everybody, my name is Tarina and it is no longer Tag Tuesday, yet here we are. I'm going to be doing the Joy of Christmas tag today. I saw it yesterday on BooksandLala channel, and I wanted to do it yesterday. By the time I got a chance to film, it was too dark, and since I mostly use the light coming from this window, I just was not able to do it. So this tag basically just takes a lot of the things that we associate with Christmas, and all the joyful, wonderful things about Christmas, and has like related questions about books. So we're just going to jump right in. I have the questions right over here. Number 1, anticipation. The Christmas excitement is real. What book release are you most anticipating? I don't really keep up with a lot of bookish news, so I actually had to do a little bit of research for this, but I am really looking forward to the sequel to An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir, and the sequel is called Torch Against the Night, I believe, and this was one of my favorite books of this year, so I'm really looking forward to the sequel. I'm hoping it doesn't have, middle book syndrome, because this one was really, really good. The next question. 2, Christmas songs and carols. What book or author can you not help but sing its praises? My favorite book of all time, and I'm constantly recommending it to people, constantly telling people to read it, and I know no one's ever going to read it, The Three Musketeers by Alexandre Dumas. I think this book is so funny, and no one is ever going to read this. I know it's big and it's dense and the sentence structure is ludicrous by today's standards. The first 40 pages are slow as molasses, but once you get past them, Athos will keep you laughing for the rest of your life. I promise you that much. I have started this book 3 or 4 times. I've read it all the way through twice, and I just love it every time. I want to read it again next year. But seriously, it's fun and funny, and feelings are felt, and things happen, and no movie adaptation compares to picking it up. Seriously, pick this up. Do it. Do it. Number 3, Gingerbread Houses. What book or series has wonderful world building? I was going to say An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir, but I already held that one up, so I'm going to go with The Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer. It takes place in futuristic Earth and Moon, and while it's not so different from other things we've seen before in terms of what a futuristic society will look like, it is pretty immersive. I don't find myself confused about how anything works, so I really enjoyed it. Seems pretty realistic as well, so I really like this one. 4, A Christmas Carol. Favorite classic or one that you want to read? My favorite classic is The Three Musketeers, but again, I already held that one up. So I have one of my favorite classics and one that I want to read. So one of my favorite classics is Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. This does not have its Dutch jacket. This is my Barnes & Noble Classic Edition. It's very pretty. This is one of my favorites. This is another one that I recommend to people if you want a really good challenge. This book upped my reading game, seriously. Once you can read and comprehend Jane Eyre, you got this. Nothing else, nothing will hold you back in life. And then one that I want to read, interestingly enough, is A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. This is Barnes & Noble. It's 5 novels by Charles Dickens, and it's a monster. But I want to read A Christmas Carol before Christmas because I've never read it before, and it's one of my favorite Christmas stories. I've seen so many different adaptations to it, and it just occurred to me that I've never actually read it, and that's a damn shame. So, oh my god, it's really heavy. I'm not even going to sit it over there. Next question. Christmas sweets. What book would you love to receive for Christmas? I could not think of anything for this. I don't really, I receive books for Christmas, and I receive like gift cards for books and stuff, but I couldn't think of something that was like, man, you know, if I could tell somebody what I wanted. So I just glanced at my shelf for a little bit to see what I had, and then it dawned on me. Excuse me guys, I'm gonna take these. Oh my goodness, I need Aragon. I have Eldest and Brizinger and Inheritance, and I don't have Aragon, so I can't actually start this series. I shop at thrift stores all the time, and I would see these books all the time. And so one day I just picked these 3 up. They were all 3 right there. And I was like, okay, that's fine. You know, I can find Aragon another time because I'm in thrift stores like once a week, maybe more. So I was like, I'll just find Aragon again. I've seen it before, I'll find it again. I have not found it again. It's been over a month and I have not found it again. So I just don't have it, and it makes me very sad. And then another one would be the first Harry Potter book. And while we're at it, maybe the 3rd, 4th, 6th, and are there 7 books? I don't even know how many books there are. I've never read Harry Potter. I wanted to read Harry Potter this year, and again, you know, you see Harry Potter books in thrift stores a lot, or at least I do. I'd actually seen every single one in hardcover at a book festival that I went to, but I was on my way to work at the time, and I didn't have a big enough bag to carry them all in, and I take the train, so I wasn't able to pick them up. So I have the 2nd one and the 5th one, and yeah, that's not helpful at all. So it would be nice to get more of these in paperback. I'd like to have them in hardcover, but I have them in paperback now. Like, my collection has started in paperback, so. 6, Candles in the Window. What book gives you that warm, fuzzy feeling? So I interpreted this as just like my feel-good book, because I can't quite recall a book that I read and I'm just like, oh, this story makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. But I do have my feel-good book here, which is Across the Wide and Lonesome Prairie, The Oregon Trail Diary of Hattie Campbell, which is by a woman named Christina George, I believe. Christiana George. This is just a Dear America book about a girl whose family travels on the Oregon Trail. I got this when I was like 9 or 10. I've read it dozens of times. It's just one of those things that I pick up when I need, when I just need something quick to read. I really enjoy it. I really recommend this and, you know, other Dear America books if you have young children to buy for this year. They also have Dear Canada, and they also have ones with male protagonists for the young men in your life, which I really like. Next question. Christmas trees and decorations. What are some of your favorite book covers? I love hardcovers that don't come with dust jackets, that are just designed to not have a dust jacket. So I have here Grimm, edited by Christine Johnson. It's just an anthology of fairy tale retellings. Really like this, by the way, if you like fairy tale retellings. And it's just so pretty. Like, it doesn't have a dust jacket, and it's so nice. But my favorite is Beauty by Sarah Pinborough, and you probably cannot see it. I highly doubt it's coming out on the camera. Get it really close. It's like textured and fabric-y, and these little designs here are like smooth and shimmery. This is a very pretty book, and it's got this little taglet thing, this little bookmark thing that is fraying. I think it's really gorgeous. And then the last question is Christmas joy. What are some of your favorite things about Christmas or some of your favorite Christmas memories? My favorite thing about Christmas is getting gifts for people. I take a lot of time to like find the perfect gift for people. This year has been a weird year for me because I don't really have like the funds to go all out like I usually do. Like, normally Christmas is a couple $1,000 event for me. This year not so much, so it's a lot of It's a lot smaller than I'm used to, but I'm still like really having fun. So I have some presents that I've wrapped here, and I love just going all out for the presents. These are wrapped in comic book paper, with just some ribbons and some twine. I have more. So I've got this one's for the boyfriend. And I made my Christmas tree this year, and I have a clip of it that I'm going to be adding at the end of this video. Excuse me. So I just really like getting decorated for Christmas, you know. I have red and white bells that I wear in my hair. They just like slip right on the little bits of my hair, and the curls help them stay in. I have this necklace that I made a couple of years ago. I love the look of Christmas, and it's been bothering me so much how warm it is. Today has been one of the chillier days, but yesterday was so warm. I was wearing a short sleeve shirt. Like, I tried to film this video yesterday, and I put this sweater on just for effect, and I was hot. Today's a little chillier, but still, like, not cold. And it just hasn't been. There have been a couple of cold days, but it just doesn't feel like Christmas. It's the seasonal things and the decorations and the lights and the celebration and the family. That stuff makes Christmas for me. You know, that kind of, the atmosphere makes it for me. But I'm going to stop rambling now. Thank you all for watching this video. I'd like to hear about your favorite Christmas memories or your favorite parts of Christmas, or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or whatever it is you celebrate. I know in this household, in my family, we are a mishmash of things. We're going to have a solstice party and Christmas morning. So I'd like to hear about your celebrations down below. Thank you again for watching. I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye! It's one of my favorites. I got it when I was probably 9 or 10. Stop me yelling! I'm trying to film a video.